Hey Graeme, a 2-1 victory this afternoon. How do you look back on that game?
It's a good game. It's a good challenge for our young players. I think we finished the game there with 6 under 18s on the pitch, which is fantastic. And 2 of them scored the goals. Ross McCausland is actually under 17. Kieran Dixon under 18. And the youth and the quality that we showed and the energy that they brought. Actually, I thought the guys had a really good impact from the bench. Some of our younger players. But the manner in which we tried to play the game, the way that we dealt with the ball, was really pleasing. They stood up to a really good test. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a shame for some of our guys had a couple of knocks, but there's always opportunity for people coming off the bench, and I thought they grasped that. We took the game for what it was. It was an opportunity for guys to go and really work extremely hard and show us what they're made of, and I thought for the majority of it, they managed to do that.
And they obviously were behind at the break. What was your message at that point?
That we continue to do the right things. We needed a bit more penetration in the final third. We needed more runs off the ball. And when Aberdeen did get into our final third areas, we were too eager to collapse into the box. We needed to be braver and stay higher. And I thought the guys managed to do that. We really played the second half on the front foot, and I was really pleased with the way that we dictated the tempo of the game in the second half, with some young players against some senior players from them. So a good opportunity for our young players to show their knowledge, but also to attempt to dictate in the manner that we want them to. And I thought that they showed really, really good bits to their game. They're never going to get everything right. We know that, we understand that. But the intent was there, the understanding was there, and not a little bit of quality was there as well.
And Ross came off the bench and got his goal within 5 minutes. It was a great strike from him too.
It was. I'd love to say it's a coaching masterclass, because we decided to change, but unfortunately Josh took a knock, Ross came on, and we encouraged Ross to go and play a little bit freer than others, because he's not long in to the building, so he needs to have that little bit of leeway. But when you see the quality that he possesses, he's a very, very smooth runner. He's very elusive, and he has got an eye for a goal. So when you get that from outside the box, there are certain people who would look at them and think, I'm not sure I fancy you hitting that one. But Ross has just shown, since he's building the building, actually he's got a real eye for goal, and the strike that he hit was a phenomenal one. So fair play to the kid for being on the front foot, for being confident enough to bring his shooting to a game of this level, and he got his reward, and we're thankful to him, but we're not really surprised because we see it from him quite often.
And obviously the last minute winner as well from Kieran Dixon.
Well, Kieran's a really interesting guy because he's possesses some wonderful technique. We're still building things onto him in terms of capacity, in terms of understanding, but he deals with the ball very, very well, and it would have been really easy for him on the edge of the box to lash at the ball and really try and hit it hard. He didn't. He just caressed it and passed it into the bottom corner, which is something we encourage, but it's different from us encouraging it in training and us encouraging it in development sessions to then actually go and doing it in the pressure of a game. So for him to step on there and select that particular skill from his toolbox was really, really mature, I thought, and the way he just passed it in there was really pleasing to see, and really eye-opening for such a young player to show that level of maturity. I thought was a very, very key indicator on where his mindset is when he gets around the box. He's very relaxed and he's very sure in his own ability, which bodes well for him in the future.
And it's obviously coming up to the Christmas break now. How have you found the start of the season?
I've loved it. I think it's been fantastic. I think you look at the myriad different challenges our players have had, the way that we're not afraid to play our younger players up, to expose them to a great challenge. I mean, playing Jaeger Hogarth away at Slovan Bratislava is just another occasion where we've taken what's been given to us. We've had an illness in the camp, and the next player up has to be ready, and we keep on saying that to all the kids in the academy. If someone goes down, who's the next player up? Are you ready? Can you go and contribute? And we have no doubt about the talent within our group. We just have to make sure that we understand they're going to get things wrong. We're there to support them and challenge them. But I think this season has shown that we possess quality, we possess understanding. There's a clear method to how we play, and our players are, I think, loving the challenge of the different games programme that we are fortunate enough to put on for them. I do have to say, I think our operations team have been fantastic. Whenever we go anywhere, the organisation of it has been top draw. The games programme they put on is tremendous, and the opportunities these young players are having, I think, are greater than we've ever had the capacity to put on, and that's down to the guys behind the scenes that don't often get an opportunity to be praised. But I think it's really important that our young players appreciate these opportunities that they're afforded, and they take them and grasp them with both hands. I think they've done that in the start of the season, and we look forward to seeing what level they can get to in the second half of the season. So challenges to come. Really good one with Atletico Madrid that we've just got today. and something to look forward to. I think they've set the groundwork for a really good season, but we have to make sure not to be a doomsayer, but we have to make sure that this isn't as high as we get. We continue to use what we've done as a springboard to advance and improve, and if we do that, then our academy can be quite proud of itself.